we know where to step and when to step. If you don't know where to step and when to step, that's why you're busy chasing the trending, not chasing your goal. You need to change that. A lot of people are chasing the trending, not chasing a goal. Why do you need to chase a goal? Listen. First thing first, you need to understand this. What are your intentions for the company? Give your honest opinion, your honest opinion or intention. What do you really want to do? And then go to your employees, your workmates, interview them, find out what are their intentions at workplace. Because we find out that a lot of people are just coming to work to sit, to call friends, to call sweetheart, to call anyone, or go on internet. Then at the end of the day, they want money. So the first thing you need to do is to find out what are their intentions and what is your intention. Where is it not like clicking together? You need to find where it clicks and clicks. But a lot of people don't want to do it. So what do you do after finding that these are their intentions? After finding out that this person's intention is this and this person's intention is this, what about the company's intention and what is my intention? You need now to check, how are these people operating on their position? How are these people working? Are they producing anything? What is it that they're doing? You need to understand, because if you don't have that understanding, you won't add up all your book or all your report on what are you going to report about. How are you going to make this company operate from there? So I told you about intentions. You need to find out the intention. Then the next thing, you need to see how they are operating. If you can't find how they are operating, then it's your own total downfall. Because without knowing how a person is operating, you won't match with their intentions. A lot of people will lie at you telling you about their intentions, but you'll find it out when are they working, how are they working, and where are they working, and what is there to show that they are working there, and what is there to show that their work is in line with their intention. You decide what to do. What can you do after finding their intentions and their statistics or their production record? What do you do? Are you going to help them? Are you going to fire them? Are you going to create a company culture? That is the most important thing. What are you going to do? But remember, your decision is supposed to be a decision which pushes the company forward, not which drags the company downward. So whatever you do to your employees, to your workmates, make sure that if you find out that their intentions and their production line or their production record is not matching, or it's matching, what do you need to do? Do you need to help those people, or do you need to fire them? Or do you need to create a culture whereby you start to see what can we do and how can we do this? Then I guess the best decision you make is to help them and to make sure that you create an efficient team. You create a team which is going to run with you, a team which makes a dream work. So what do? You start to evaluate each and every individual. Who is this person? What are his or her own capabilities? Which position is in this person? What can I do? What is this company? What is this company producing? How is this company producing? Evaluate each and every person. Evaluate how they are working, who they are, what qualifications they have. So that when you're building a team or when you're helping them, you understand where are they coming from, what are they good at, and how you can move with them forward. Without that, without evaluating, you won't know. You only head to disaster. You look at the intentions and the objective. You start evaluating. Okay, they listed this intention because of this objective. Where can I put this person? How can I put this person in the position they want? You start to think, you start to analyze, you start to create a plan, you start to create a policy in line with that. You make sure you create a goal. The purpose of your goal should be very, very vivid in such a way that their intention, their objectives are in line with your company goal, with your company evaluation, with your company everything. You need to start thinking in a way that it helps you and it helps the next person. Because never leave a lazy employee or a lazy workmate to get fired or to leave a job. Never. Help each and every person, because some of us are choosing careers we don't like, just because we have a situation behind us, and that situation is putting us into doing things we don't like. So at times our intention and our objectives may differ with the company's intention and the objective, and we end up getting fired. But when you confront someone about their intentions and their objectives, if those intentions and the objectives are against the company intentions and objective, they have to decide, what should I do? Should I carry on doing things which are harming the company, or should I be aligned with the company? You have to tell them, you have to be open to them, and they have to confront it. If they can't confront it, your company is the one which is going to lose, or you're going to lose your workmates. You now need to think for them, and then they need to start to think for themselves. You give them a bridge. You say, guys, this is the bridge. This is what we want to do. We want to go to the next side. We want to go to the other side. And what do we do now? What do we do? What are your intentions? How are we going to cross the bridge? What is your objective? If your objective is with me to cross here and go to the other side, no matter if the bridge is going to break in the middle, we are going to find a way. If that's not your intention, I'm sorry, you are not welcome here. But if your intention is that, let's go. Let's cross the bridge together. We'll see what will happen. We'll rather run fast and arrive at the other side, or walk slow until we arrive. You are with me. If they don't have that zeal, if they don't have that in them, leave them. Either it's your friend, either it's anyone, leave them. This doesn't just apply to business, it applies to all your relationships. It doesn't matter the relationship with family, relationship with your sweetheart, it doesn't matter the relationship with your workmates. Leave them. You decide to be their friend or not their friend. That's the very moment. And do some action. Do something to make sure that you are going to build a better team. Do something to make sure that you are going to have a best crew in the planet. Do something to make sure that you are going to enjoy the rest of your life. Because if you don't know the objectives, the intentions of people, if you don't know what they are doing in their own life, in their own post, in their own company, if you don't evaluate their intentions, if you don't know that they are with you in this fight, if you don't know that you are going to go to the war together, you won't succeed. But if you know all these things, you create, you design, you have the whole architecture of where you want to go, how you want to go, and who you want to go with. So, my friend, it's that time you need to suffer through emotion. It's that time you need to go through strict discipline. It's that time you make the word commitment and be committed to the commitment. I don't know what your path is. I don't know what your career is. I don't know who you are, but I want to tell you today, it's that time you need to change. It's that time you need to start thinking, okay, if I'm doubting, there's a problem and I need to solve it. If I'm doubting in this, there's a problem, I need to solve it. This whole information applies to anything. You're in a relationship. Okay, you're doubting your relationship. You need to go and see, okay, what is this person's intention? What is his objective? Is that what I agree with? If you can't agree with that, leave. If you can agree with that, go. If you want to improve the person, help the person. So there are a lot of things which you need to think of your own and think in your own life and say, what can I do? Where can I go? And who am I gonna go with? My friend, this is your life. It's not my life. You need to decide what to do next. Because if you don't decide, we are going to decide for your own life. I hope this is gonna help you to understand that when you doubt something, you have to confront it. If you cannot confront it, no one is gonna confront it for you. You're going to die regretting other than dying celebrating. You need to start thinking ahead. You need to start seeing another picture. You need to create your own life. Okay, you can go on internet looking for advice, that's perfect. You can go anywhere looking for advice, that's perfect. But there is only one thing you need to do, is to confront your doubt, confront your fears. The moment you confront, you're going to change. Until then, my friend, be who you must be. See you next time.